Hello, folks. This is Kevin from Good Day, Good Prayers. I'm going to be doing video number 290 on Good Day, Good Prayers. That's kind of exciting. And this next week, I'm going to be doing video 100 on DSR chats. So that's exciting as well. I hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to talk about something that, maybe a few people have talked about, but not many. When President Kennedy, back in the 60s, was doing the things that he was doing in an attempt to stop the deep state globalist cabals, you could put satanic in there as well. He was doing what he was doing knowing that it was probably going to end his life. He realized that. But when that occurred, the military, not the industrial complex, which is a part of the globalist organizations, but the alliance, which was kind of the new guys on the block, came together, and a group of them decided that they were going to overtake the globalists and the deep state once and for all. Well, today we have President Trump in office. He has been put there by the military alliance because of the fact that it is important that the globalists be stopped once and for all. Now, we've talked about what the globalists were planning, and we know that at the end of last year, on December 31st, the American nation was to be history. Now, the CIA, through their Deagle organization or corporation, whatever you want to refer to it as, was saying that there was going to be about 56 million Americans left. Then when President Trump took over, they went ahead and said, it'll be 96 million that will be left at the end of 2024. Well, there was over 300 million of us here because of the fact that the alliance, along with President Trump, had completely destroyed the deep state and the globalist organizations, including the satanic cabals. Well, the fact is that President Trump was an important part of this. President Trump did what he did because of the fact that he had the protection to be able to do what had to be done. President Kennedy made a very bold statement when he did what needed to be done, even though he knew he would die for it. There were people in the Pentagon that were willing to start the alliance because of the death of President Kennedy. And they realized that if it wasn't stopped, the globalists and the deep state, if they were not stopped, that the American people would become history. And that is exactly what they decided to do. And so they've been working behind the scenes. And President Trump was the one in January 20th of 2016, which took the lead position and has been running everything since that time. Now, you can see the difference between a politician that works for the globalist cabals and a businessman who is not owned by anyone and who is willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that the American people are safe. One thing that we have discussed a few times, and I'm going to mention it again at this point in this particular video, President Trump wants to give everybody an opportunity to become a millionaire. That is what he wants. And if you follow the steps that are in place, you can become a millionaire. But I'm going to tell you something else, ladies and gentlemen. There are going to be some of you who are going to be billionaires and even multi-billionaires because of the fact that he is setting the economy to a point where every single person on the face of the earth has the ability to be successful. You will be able to do things that will turn you into a person who has means. And when you have means, you will have the ability to do the things that you want to do, but you're also going to have the ability to help other people. You're going to have the ability to be a blessing in other people's lives. That's who President Trump has been all of these years. The lying, worthless, useless media has said terrible things about Donald Trump. And some of you have repeated the crap that they've said. Shame on you. The fact of the matter is, President Trump has done more to help other people in his own personal life than a lot of people who even had more money than him. There were a lot of people who are billionaires, multi-billionaires, who don't give a doggone about the American people, or any other people for that matter. They only care about number one, not President Trump. He's been helping people most of his life. If he had it to be able to do it, he's done it. Now, maybe I'm speaking out of turn. Maybe I'm not supposed to be telling you these things. But I'm telling you these things because of the fact that I have followed President Trump most of his life and my life as well. He and I were both young men when I started to follow him. And I'm very proud of who President Trump is. He means a lot to me, and he should mean a lot to you. But someday you're going to benefit greatly because of what he's doing. And he's even taken a bullet to be able to give you access to the greatest possible success that you can have. So you should be thanking President Trump for what he's doing. This is Kevin from Good Day, Good Prayers, and I hope you have a great day. A good day is what I should have said. I hope you have a good day. And good day always starts out with good prayers. And if they reach the throne of God, well, you're liable to have a good day, aren't you? Okay. And you know what? Go ahead and have that great day too. Sure. Good day.